At the end of 2022, we did a 3-month trip to East Africa. We went to Uganda, Rwanda and Kenya. We're going to tell you about the first part of our trip, which is Uganda, a beautiful country where we spent 3 weeks. Uganda is an East African country of 46 million people. It is a landlocked country surrounded by Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Sudan.
So we arrived at the airport, we sorted out our visa before. It's a 3-month visa for Kenya, Rwanda and Uganda, and it costs about $100. Someone from the accommodation that we booked came and picked us up. The accommodation was Via Via. It's a very nice place to stay. They have a little pool and restaurant and bar, and there's a lot of wildlife around, so we'd definitely recommend.
Entebbe is a city of 70,000 people, which is a 45 minutes drive from the capital city, Kampala. We decided to stay 3 days there. Entebbe is a pretty relaxed town, quite modern and clean. We felt very safe walking around the city. Most people actually spoke English there. English is one of the main languages in Uganda, but they also speak Swahili, Luganda and many other languages, as there's many different ethnic groups in Uganda. Entebbe is on Lake Victoria, which is Africa's largest lake. We tried the most famous Ugandan street food, which is called Rolex. It comes from rolled eggs. It's basically an omelette in between 2 chapatis. You can add different ingredients inside. It's very delicious, very cheap food. The cost for Rolex is about 3,000 shillings.
You can visit the botanical gardens, which are pretty nice. They're pretty big. They're on the shore of Lake Victoria, so you can swim, take a boat tour to the islands, and yeah, just walk around for a few hours. There's many monkeys, they're super cute.
There are many bars around Lake Victoria that are quite expensive, as that's where most of the tourists will go, and it's in front of the resorts. But it's very nice if you want to watch the sunset and have a drink right on the lake.
And then we started our 11-day tour with Bujo Safaris, so definitely recommend. We'll tell you more about what we did with them in other videos, but it was really amazing. Our guide was called Johnson, so I really recommend. The first activity we did with him was a cruise to go and see the shoebill stork, which is looks like a prehistoric bird. Really impressive. It's pretty big as well. The boat ride was about 1.5 hours, and yeah, we were very lucky to maybe spend an hour and a half with one and see him hunt and eat a fish, and that was really amazing.
The only negative part of this was that it was very cold and we were not prepared. We didn't have the right clothes for it, so we were pretty much freezing there during the boat ride. The weather was not so good as well. It started raining a bit, it was a bit windy. But overall this day was absolutely amazing. It was a great experience.